Sporting a couple of black eyes and his well-known broken nose, Brett Bosley has shown up. If you were with us last time we were here, you saw a pitch ball bounce up and Bosley at bat. Got him right square in the nose. And after quite a while of people on the scene trying to stop the bleeding, the ambulance came and escorted him away. He's back. This is a Thursday, and he told his coach that he'd be ready to play on Tuesday. And I think an injury happened on Tuesday, 2 days ago. And it's nice to see him in such good spirits. It was a very scary moments here for those of us here in attendance at the game. Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton. It's the 20th day of May 2010, and this is CVAC varsity baseball. Jamie Davison is on the pitching rubber, and the Saranac Central Chiefs are ready to play. First pitch is in for ball one. You've got Paul Crusher O'Connell behind the plate. There's a strike. And upping on the bases is Irish John Ireland. Temperature about 70 degrees, breezy, strike two. Matt Terry is the leadoff hitter for Frank Trudeau's Chiefs. That's ball three, full count. We have wind coming in from behind us. Dark clouds. We're hoping that no rain. There's ball four. J.B. Davison pitching. His battery mate is Matt Letourneau now. There's Bosley out. Letourneau's the new full-time catcher. Casey Manor is at first. Dylan Everleth is at the plate. Pops up the first pitch. Davison, who is a shortstop when he's not pitching, catches and fires a bullet to Casey Manor at first. Second base is Brandon Spooner, shortstop Rob Armstrong. At third base, it's Danny Mangdon. Outfield, you got Logan Miller, Randy Grimshaw, and Brandon Lemire going from left to right. Dustin Hemingway, Justin Diorio, and Dalton Castine are the non-starters. This is Kyle Rasco. Wind's going to help that. Opposite field. It's a fair ball. It's up in that corner where we had some kids walking last time we were here. A woman was out there strolling with her kids, watching a little 2-year-old run around out there, and finally umpire McConey stopped the game and said, "Ma'am, could you move those kids out of there, please?" Well, you got Matt Drolette, the catcher. Takes a high one. Jerry Davison, the coach for the Cougars. It's Frank Trudeau, as we said, for the Chiefs. Tie. Ball four. So I put runners at first and second. Now we got shortstop Ben Waitman. He's out. Yep. Foot was up. He's out. Or not. What? Is he out? Safe. Foot was up in the air, out of play. Foot wasn't out of play, I don't know. Both runners will advance. So it's second and third now. Should get the run in. Lemire grabs. I got Brady Burley, third baseman. 2 in, 1 on, 2 outs. An overcast day in the North Country. Armstrong at short. Grabs it. 2 runs for the visitors. They lead as we go to the bottom of the first here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Defensively for Saranac on the pitching rubber is Mitch Wood. Matt Drolet is behind the plate. First base, Matt Terry. At second base, Jake Liberty. Ben Whiteman's at short. Brady Burley's at third. In the outfield, you got Zach Vaughn, Kyle Rasco, and Dylan Everlith. Non-starters are Jason Favreau, Ian Bond, Brendan Begor, and Andrew Perro. Logan Miller will lead it off for the Cougars. We're in the bottom half of the first. 2-0 Saranac leads. And the first pitch is high. Well hit into the left center field gap. Miller got all of that one and a little bit more. I say every game that we do here, he does a great job of hitting at Northeastern Clinton. That'll get us to Brendan Lemire, the right fielder. Potential tying run. Pitch from Wood. Hit the end of the bat. A little chalk on that. He might have hit it past the pitcher. And the pitch. That was strike 2 called. That's hit sharply to short. It is slowed down, but that's all. So Lemire will reach on an E6. And scoring was Miller. And our batter now will be the pitcher, Jamie Davison. That's the type of bounce that got Bosley, only it happened in front of the plate. It hit, came up, got him underneath the helmet, and the initial contact, I thought it hit him right square in the eyeball. Instead, it came up and hit him in the nose and broke his nose and gave him a couple of black eyes. That's going to allow Lemire to move up another base, so he's at third now. That's low. There's a strike. That's popped up in foul territory. It's caught. It is caught by the first baseman Terry. We have one down. Now Matt Letourneau. One out in the bottom of the first. Saranac leads 2-1. I got had problems with this camera starting yesterday, so we're hoping it'll work its way out. Two things we taped last night had a lot of jumpiness in them. It's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Strike three, Letourneau goes down swinging. So that's 2 outs. And Randy Grimshaw, the batter. Grimshaw hitting well over 500 last time we looked. I think it's a high one. As was the case 2 days ago, there is a track meet here. And because the track meets this year are a lot of non-competitive races where only one school has a competitor due to the fact that Northeastern's numbers are down so much. As a one-time blip, though, it's they're coming back. The modified numbers are there, but kind of hard to cover a track meet when there's one person or 2 or 3 people from the same school, the only ones competing. That has popped up. I have no idea where it is. Having trouble picking it up with that cloudy sky. We're not seeing the ball as it comes off the bat, so we're not picking it up here. So hopefully nothing's going to come in our immediate direction. In tight. Two outs, tying run at third base. Clouds peeking in and out. That's popped off the fist. And it's not as dark as it looks in the picture. Caught by a Drolet, and Cougars Strand Lemire. And after 1 full, it's 2-1. Saranac leads. There's a hurdles being run. Only a Seton Catholic runner, as you can see. Mitch Wood at the plate, or about to be at the plate. He'll lead off the second. 2-1 Saranac, and the pitch. Lined into right center field. Lead off single for Wood. Second baseman Jake Liberty. That ball's going to go out of play. Nope, off the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Strike 3. Drop third strike. And thrown away. Letourneau decided that was a ball, not a strike. Oh, he says he caught it. Says he caught it. Says it wasn't dropped. Claims he caught it. O'Connell wants to talk to Coach Davison. Crusher is a former catcher. Second and third. I wonder why that runner at second didn't score. out of play. It was thrown down the first baseline. It must have stayed in play. So although it was an overthrow, it didn't go out of play. So runner doesn't automatically score. That's high. This batter is Ian Bond. Not sure what happened to Zach Vaughn, who was the original number 9 hitter and left fielder. But when the half inning started, Coach Trudeau came over and announced that Bond was in for Vaughn. Strike 3. That's 1 out. There's a second strikeout for Davison in the inning, but 1 out. Matt Terry, the batter. Strike. Second and third with 1 out. Ball. That's a line shot. That's going to be a base hit. That just might score 2. Grimshaw comes in firing. Fires to the cutoff, Armstrong, and it's runners at the corners. They'll bring up right fielder Dylan Everlith. Again, we apologize if the audio and or picture are skipping. We're having problems all of a sudden with this camera. We're hoping they'll work themselves out. It's high. And Coach Davison calls timeout. Talk to his pitcher. We have a stolen base here. That's second and third. There's a strike. Strike 2. On the ground, up the middle, base hit. This will score 2. Kyle Rascal, the batter. It's the first pitch. Wind driven deep left field. It is dropped. Foul ball. As you can see, the wind is raising havoc out there. And I'm sure that ball was moving as the left fielder Miller approached it. Very windy. You can see the dust flying in the infield right now. Well, new life at the plate for Rasco. Two strikes on him. That's a base hit to left. That'll be first and second. There's Matt Drolet. Takes a high one. There's a strike. High. I hear the siren going. Like the ambulance leaving downtown Champlain. Under the glove. They run toward him. Chase him back to the bag he came from. And he's got the guy at third. He's going to lose. So Drolet is out, but he does his job, gets that run in from third base. Two outs and Ben Waitman, the batter. Umpires weren't ready. Now Davison will pitch. High fly ball to shallow center field. Going to drop in. There's Brady Burley. Let's throw to first, and he's back. Burley, the 9th batter of the inning here in a second. Goes to the backstop, and he'll put Waitman at second base. Strike. 2. On the ground, the short, Armstrong, over to Manor for the out. So they send up 9, strand 1, score 5, and take a 7-1 lead into the bottom of the second. Brendan Spooner is going to lead off for the Cougars in their half of the second inning. Down 7-1, low. Foul off, strike. There's another race being run with only one relay team, just the Seton Catholic. Short to first. That's Waitman to Terry, 1 down. And this is shortstop Rob Armstrong. Wood studies the situation. Winds and delivers. Hit to the right side. In time. Goes from the second baseman Liberty to Terry, 2 down. And the batter now will be Casey Manor, the first baseman. Strike 1. It's bring your puppy to the ballpark day. Ooh, Manor got all that one, wraps it into center field for a 2-out single. There's Danny Mangan. Balk. Called by Irish John. Coach Frank Trudeau telling him what he did wrong. Ball. Looks like we have an actual race going in the girls' event. Got a strike while we're looking away. Two outs, man at second. Bottom of the second. Strike 2 called. Top of the order on deck. It's going to drop in. Mangan. Manor. He wasn't off and running there. He doesn't keep good track. We noticed last game he had no idea how many outs there were. And it looked like he was once again caught wondering how many outs there were. 2 outs, so you run on anything. So RBI for Mangan. And Logan Miller up now. It's a 7-2 ball game. That's high. Stolen base. Puts him in scoring position. I think we've got a 3-0 count. That's fouled out. Couldn't have been 3-0 then. Shot too short. It's knocked down. Fire to first. Will be not in time. Miller legs it out. So he reaches. Be runners at the corners. Now you got Brandon Lemire, the batter. We got a truck just backed up there, parked and blocked the last access into this area here where the coach and I have parked. There's a strike. And they got Mangan and a rundown and a pickle here. And he's out. Good pickoff move. Don't slam your helmet there. You might find yourself on the bench being ejected. Good pickoff there by the catcher Drillette. So it's going to be Lemire at the plate when we come back in the bottom of the third. Right now we're heading for the top half of the third. We have a pitching change for the Cougars. Dalton Castine is on the pitching rubber now. Castine was not in the starting lineup, so we'll have to figure out who he came in for. Davidson's now at short. Lemire grabs in right field. That was Mitch Wood leading off. And we got Jake Liberty stepping in. Castine delivers. Strike one. Looks like Armstrong is behind the plate and Letourneau was on the bench. High and tight. That's probably a full count. Ball four. There's Ian Bond at the plate. Foul. Strike and a stolen base. Oh, no, they got him. They got him. Good fire from Armstrong. Well, that's a big play. 2 down. And make it 3. And Bond strikes out. So we'll get us to the bottom of the third. And 7-2, Saranac leading Northeastern here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Brandon Lemire steps up and drills the first pitch into left field for a base hit. We're in the bottom half of the third. Jamie Davison, the batter now. 7-2 the score. This will advance Lemire to second base. And now Lemire goes to third. Nobody out. Ball 3. shots high and chin high, and Davison takes it for ball 4. I'll get us to Dalton Castine. Here's a throw, and Davison's back. Bach. Davison will go to second. Lemire will score 7-3. Strike. So right center, it is Cotton right. Davison tags and advances to third. 1 down. Well, here's Randy Grimshaw. High. Tight. Yanked, foul. High and out of play. This is popped up and back is short. And shortstop Waitman grabs. 2 down. Now Brandon Spooner takes a strike. Another balk. Another balk, another run. Foul ball. It's been warming up since we got here. Sun's peaked out completely now. Clouds that had been behind us to the left, to the west, I should say, have moved to the south past Shazy. So it looks like we're sitting pretty. High, ball 4. Spooner draws a walk. Rob Armstrong at the plate, swings at the first offering, hits it through the left side. Spooner will stop at second, and Armstrong on with the base hit. Casey Manor says that first ball hitting sounds like a good idea to me. Oops, center fielder grabbed it. Center fielder grabbed it. Okay, so they got a couple. Strand 2, we're heading for the 4th here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Top of the order, Matt Terry hits it too short on the first pitch. Manor does a nice job of knocking it down. He couldn't hang on to it. Davison throw in the dirt and a little wide. Manor managed to keep it in play. Now Dylan Everlith fouls it off. Manor says he's got it, and he does. 1 out, good job. (7-4) is our score. Saranac leads here, top half of the 4th. Kyle Rasco up, 1 on, 1 out. Hit up the middle, base hit. That'll be first and second. Cleanup man, catcher Matt Drolette. And pitch to him is strike. Both runners will advance. 2 men in scoring position. Off the fist and just enough to get out of the infield. And 2 runs are going to score. That'll make it 9-4. There's Ben Waitman, shortstop. Pitch from Castine, low in the dirt, gets away. We're going to have a man at second. High. Ball 4, so runners at first and second. Third baseman Brady Burley. It's the first pitch to shallow right field. Drops in, and we're going to have bags full. Mitch Wood with a chance to help his cause. A little flare off the grass. So the first, safe on a close one. Spooner went to second, got the force, and they almost got 2 out of it. Runners at the corners, and now we've got Jake Liberty at the plate. Another run scores, so that's 10-4. Now 2-1 pitch. Lemire looks like he's got a beat on it. He does. Camera just doesn't want to move fluidly for us. A couple of runs makes it now 10-4. We're halfway through this one with Saranac leading Northeastern Clinton. There's Dan Mannion leading off the Cougar half of the 4th inning. Team down by about 5 or 6 runs. 1 down. Dylan Everleth making the catch to bring up top of the order now, Logan Miller. High fly ball to center field. It's grabbed by Kyle Rasco. We have 2 down. Indeed. Wind picking up all of a sudden now. If the wind had been blowing seconds ago, we might have pushed that ball back another 20, 30 feet. Here's Brendan Lemire. 2 outs, nobody on. 10-4, Saranac leading. A few minutes ago it was getting warm, now it's cooling down. The sun is not shining on us at the moment, and the wind is picking up. It's just a little cloudy and windy. That's a base hit. So Lemire is on. 2-out single. Here's Jamie Davison. Pitch is in the dirt. There's something about that that area there. The ball doesn't skip; it jumps when it hits there. I don't know if it's the spin of the pitch, curveball, or exactly what. Wind is blowing here, but it won't play too many tricks with that one. It'll be caught by Everlith, and it'll send us to the 5th inning with the Chiefs leading 10-4. Ian Bond is the batter. Starting the 5th. Swings and misses. 10-4. Saranac. Castine delivers a curve. Strike 2. Strike 3. Goes after a high one. I'll bring up Matt Terry. Pops it up. Wind is blowing. It's really gusting at the moment. Davison grabs it. 2 down. You can tell by the lady's hair that the wind is whipping out there. The long hair is flapping in the wind. Here is Dylan Everlith. Grimshaw grabs it. A quick 3 up, 3 down inning. Nothing across for Saranac. It remains 10-4. We're heading for the bottom of the 5th. Dalton Castine will step in to lead off the bottom half of the 5th. His team down 10-4. We'll see if they're over and out or not. That's high. May 20th, 2010, so 5/20/2010. That's fouled off. Chopped to first. And it goes from the first baseman Terry to the pitcher Wood over covering. Good job. There's Randy Grimshaw. High. Line shot. But it hangs up there. And caught by the left fielder Bond. 2 down. Now here's second baseman Brandon Spooner. Strike 1. To center field, it's caught. 3 up, 3 down for the Cougars. We're going to the bottom of the 5th, 10-4 Saranac. It is, of course, the top of the 6th, not the bottom of the 5th, top half of the inning. Ball hit to Spooner, over to Manor, and very quickly Kyle Rasco is erased. 1 down. Brings up Matt Drolet. Castine winds, delivers, just misses. That's a base hit. Or not. It held up there, and it was caught by left fielder Logan Miller. Nice catch, 2 down. I think the wind held that one up a little longer than it normally might have. Ben Waitman hits one high, straight up in the air. Castine grabs, and that's a very quick half inning. It remains 10-4. Saranac, we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Rob Armstrong is at the plate, leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Cougars. Fouls it off, strike 1. Line shot, that looks like it's going to be foul, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch is low. Wood winds and delivers. Just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, comebacker to Wood. He fires to Terry. We have 1 down. We'll bring up Casey Manor, the first baseman. Off the fist. And a little soft liner to the first baseman, Terry. We have 2 down. And Dan Mangan. 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch to him is popped up. The pitcher Wood grabs it. Very quick. 3 up, 3 down, half inning. We're going to the 7th. 10-4, Saranac leads. Brady Burley, the batter. The last couple half innings and moved quickly, which usually means we're in for trouble. It can change. Top of the 7th. 10-4, Saranac, ball 2. Reno. There's a strike. 3-1 pitch, taken high, ball 4. Brendan Bigor is going to come in and bat for Wood. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 down. Now we got Jason Favreau batting for Jake Liberty. Strike 2. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3, looking, 2 down. There's Ian Bond. Top of the order to follow, strike 1. 2 outs, top half of the 7th, 10-4, Saranac leading Northeastern Clinton. Paul Crusher O'Connell calling the balls and strikes. Irish John Ireland on the bases. Foul ball. Ball hits the bat hits the ball, it's a foul ball. That one didn't miss by much. Foul tipped, hung on to. Armstrong hung on to it, so another strikeout. After the walk, a very strong inning for Castine to close out the top of the 7th. We're going to the bottom of the inning. Cougars trailing by 6. Northeastern needs 6 to tie, 7 to win. As we start the bottom half of the 7th, they'll send up the top of their order. It'll be Miller, Lemire, Davison with Castine in the hole. Woodsman on rubber for the whole game for the Chiefs. Strike, no, off the plate. One pitch, ball 2. Driven to left center. Another base hit for Logan Miller. That's a double. Bring up right fielder Brandon Lemire. Chiefs should just forget about the guy on base. Line drive right in the same area. A little bit more on the line, and Lemire gets a run batted in as Miller scores to make it 10-5. There's Jamie Davison. I was watching the Yankee game the other day there, and good old Michael K says, game's not over yet. Yanks are winning, I think, 6-1 against the Red Sox. But after they win this one, they'll be 26-13, which is a phenomenal record. And of course, they ended up losing to the Red Sox. So it ain't over till it's over. This in-betweener is bobbled at second, and Davison's going to reach. And we're going to have a little conference at the pitching rubber. Dustin Hemingway is coming in. He's batting for Dalton Castine. Takes a high one. 10-5 the score. Foul ball. It's caught. Runner on third will advance. Throw will go to third. He's out. They got him. They got him. Looked like a sure thing. Lemire is thrown out from right field by Dylan Everlith. Not sure if Lemire was running on his own or if Coach Davison said they won't worry about the guy coming to third with a big lead. 2 outs on a DP. Suddenly the Cougars are down to their last out. And it's Randy Grimshaw at the plate. Davison at second base. Grimshaw hits a line shot to center, and it is snared for the final out. So some strong defense from the Saranac Chiefs, putting an end to the ball game. And it's a 10-5 victory. Saranac defeats Northeastern Clinton, and that's the way it was. CVAC Varsity Baseball. May 20th, 2010. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. Win, lose, or draw, TV worth your support, Hometown Cable.